Hey guys, I'm AJ
I'm Rini.
and welcome to TFA Talkshow. So today with us, we have a very interesting guest. His name is Kenneth, also known as K, is from a gentleman's tale. Kenneth has been a full-time tailor for close to 7 years now, and he also co-founded Singapore's first mobile showroom tailor. So Kenneth, maybe you could share with us a bit more about yourself so that our viewers and listeners can get to know you better.
Okay, hello. My name is Kenneth, and I'm a tailor by profession. So, started this brand with Lynn together about 6 years ago. I actually do not graduate from any art school or tailoring, but how I got into tailoring is all basically what we call school of hard knocks, where I just go out and just knock and beg for people to actually teach how to the craftsman of tailoring.
Hi, I'm Lynn. When I met Kenneth was already doing freelance by himself, tailoring, like he will meet customers and things like that. Um, and as we talk further, I found like this is really something that I wanted to do because that's something that I've always wanted to go into tailoring years before, but I just didn't know. I didn't have any connection to factory with production, and also I was afraid to do it alone. Uh, and then when I met him, we started talking about what we want in a brand, like end goal for the brand, end goal for the business. We know right from the start we wanted to build business through relationship and trust. We wanted to build a kind of a long-term relationship with both our customers, as well as our suppliers, and even with the people that we start hiring and getting on board the Gentleman's Tale family. And that was actually how the brand A Gentleman's Tale came out, because it's TALE. It's very much on us going through with you your entire journey through life. We've had customers that have been through this journey with us, and we're very thankful for that. So that's how we kind of started with A Gentleman's Tale. Every time we think of new things, we always ask, does this new project, does this new initiative, does this new product meet our initial and fundamental core values and beliefs? And if it does, then we progress. If it doesn't, then we just have to look at it and we sit on it again and then we look. Yeah.
So that is the current. So, but when 6 years ago when we first met, I mean Lynn and myself met, we were still mobile tailors taking public transport. Then after that, we earn a bit of money. We get a small little van. I remember that point of time we customized the back of the van to look like a mini wardrobe. I think Renis, you saw it before, and that is where I will drive and Lynn will sit at the back, plug into her laptop and help me to do client meeting and scheduling and things like that. Then after that, we earn a bit of money. Then we had a shop front. The shop front is also quite a unique design whereby we converted a shipping container to a showroom. Then after that, earn a little bit more money. We bought a bus, a mini bus, and we converted that mini bus to a walk-in wardrobe. So that is the journey through A Gentleman's Tale.
Oh my goodness, when you were sharing, I was already impressed by all the different stages that you shared with us. Yeah. So for example, for those who are budding tailors who just want to start out as a freelance, are there like a simple checklist or are there any pointers that we need to take note when we are starting as a budding tailor?
I believe most important thing first of all is to know your product first, what you want to sell. If you want to sell shirt, go and research. And the best place to research is Google, Pinterest, other tailors on what is their style, what is their brand. Create your own identity. Always choose something that fits your style, fits your character, that people know you for. So people know me for being flamboyant. People know me for being quirky. And that is where these different business ideas which Lynn and myself came out with are very quirky. So people always relate us as the quirky tailors, you know. We are traditional and quirky tailors. So we do tailoring the traditional way and still add an element of fun inside the outfits. So number one thing is to actually create your own identity, have a network of people that you know who you want to sell, or do your research. That's number two. Research can be easy things like in Pinterest, Google, other tailors. Then next is check your savings. Make sure you have enough to sustain yourself before you build your network and build your own clientele. Look for mentors. That's the fourth one. Look for mentor because you need a mentor to, depending on what Okay, tailoring, there's many parts of tailoring. Tailoring, you can do your own crafts like what we do. We do our own craftsmen. So we look for craftsman mentor. But if you are looking into a online platform business or fast moving items, like you just want to sell shirt, then you actually need to go and find a business mentor how to scale your business. You need to go and find a website mentor how to create a website. So always find a mentor which what you want. So as for us, our fourth step that we did was to actually go to Indonesia and Malaysia to find two well-known jacket and pants. So I learned jacket and pants cutting over at Malaysia. I actually learned shirt cutting from Indonesia because Indonesia, you know, batik. Batik is a very difficult skill to match the prints together. So they make really, really good shirts. And that's where I went over to Indonesia to learn how to cut and draft shirts. So find a mentor. That is very important.
To add on about finding a mentor, find a group of friends, right? And I mean real friends, not the feel good kind of friends, but the real friends that would kick your butt if you know if you don't live a certain if you don't live a certain way or live to being who you are or your word are, right? And tell these friends, right, that I want to start a business. This is my first year goal. This is my second year goal. This is my first 3 months goal. This is my 6 months goal. And ask them to hold you accountable. I think one more item on the checklist is do you have a vision board? If you do, constantly keep it updated. If you don't, please start one, because along the journey you're going to have a lot of things coming in, people suggesting things, you reading things, and you suddenly have different ideas, and you kind of go off track, and you kind of lose clarity, and that doesn't kind of get you to where you want. Different people have different type of vision boards, but kind of have that in your checklist because it's something that you can always go back and refer to.
Like for me, I have my vision board over at an app. So when I click my vision board, it opens up. Everything that I wanted is inside: where I want to travel, what car I want to drive, what kind of office I want to build, what watch I want to buy. And
Lynn, you mentioning about like you go through like your customers, it's like a journey right through their life, and then you have to customize like suits depending on a different occasion. So maybe you could share with us like what is the current trend where you customize your wear for your clients?
We are quite unique tailors because we don't follow trends. We advise based on your skin tone. We advise based on body shape and what suits you the best. Then we'll show you our recommendations. As for trends that we see our customers making right before the COVID was actually short sleeve shirts like what I'm wearing. Short sleeve shirts. A lot of people are making short sleeve shirts. A lot of people are now even tailoring Bermudas shorts. And I believe that the reason why people go to tailor, right, is because of two things. One is they want to customize it for sure. The different buttons, the different collar size, the different designs of the yoke, the placard, the pockets and things like that. The second reason is that the outside shop sizes doesn't fit them. When you tailor-made something, right, it's really body hugging. It really is, it makes you look sharp, it makes you look comfortable, and it makes you have confidence. And that's where our motto is: look good, feel good, do good. So as for trends, if you want to talk about current trend, what people are making now, this one.
Mask.
So now we actually customize masks. So we use our fabrics to make masks. Because due to the COVID, our seamstresses actually went out of job because clothings are considered non-essential. So because they went out of job, that's where Lynn came up with the idea. Why don't we teach them how to cut, how to draft, how to sew masks? And that's where the current trend is now, making masks. And I let Lynn share with you the initiative of the current trend. What we actually came up with a project.
So seamstresses always earns like people that works in the tailoring industry, it's usually they have a very low basic, and then they always earn by commission on each piece. So every time they do a shirt or a pants or a suit, then they earn a certain amount. So naturally, when when the demand dies down, especially with the onstart of the COVID, you can see a drop. Then our seamstresses were getting lesser and lesser jobs. And then when it got to the point where the announcement of the circuit breaker measures were in, jobs was almost at zero, and there was a lot of panic. And you can understand why, because these people do need to feed their family. There's quite a number of them that actually have left their family in Malaysia and continue staying in Singapore even though Malaysia locked down, and they really can't see their family. They're really away from their family, and then now they're worrying about, am I able to send money back? And we very much wanted to see what we can do to help them, right? So we started this thing called a Starfish Project. And why it's named a Starfish Project also. So there are variations of this story. But Starfish Project basically is a grandfather and a grandson walking along the beach. And the grandfather kept throwing every starfish that he saw on the shoreline back into the sea. And the grandson was asking, why are you doing that, right? And the grandfather said, if I can make a difference to one starfish at a time, right, I could save a number of lives of the starfish lives. And that's what we really want to do. We can't find a cure for COVID because that's not our profession. But we do know that there are people affected by it. And we do know that these people are in our lives some way or another. And what can we do as individuals is just one person at a time. So let's try by giving our seamstresses a form of income, allowing them to have at least certain kind of peace of mind, and then let's make masks affordable. We wanted to give our seamstress a source of income, and that was our priority. The other side of the Starfish Project is also we do a pay it forward scheme. So we see cleaners, garbage collectors, we see the older folks, whoever that when we're out and we see that they don't have a mask, we always give them masks so that they can better protect themselves, and also it's more comfortable to wear. And with the older folks also, they always go, surgical masks very expensive, and they actually use it for 4 days to up to a week. So we give them reusable masks, and we teach them how to insert the surgical mask inside in the middle. How do you reuse the mask? How do you wash it? So what we're currently doing, kind of moving from customized clothing and outfits, we're kind of moving towards customized masks, and customized in the sense that we still use our shirting material so that it's very comfortable, and making it fit different kind of adult faces as well. So we have 2 sizes, just people with broader face and then people with a sharper face can actually both wear it. So that's the current project that we are currently on.
Thank you for sharing. So maybe before we let you go, before we let you off, can you share with us where our viewers and listeners can connect with you and maybe to find you, or is there a way to purchase your mask and support your cause as well?
Okay, so if you want to know more about A Gentleman's Tale, our story, you can actually Google A Gentleman's Tale, GENTLEMAN''S, then tale as in TALE, story, tale. Our Facebook is there, our Instagram. If you want to follow our Instagram, you can follow at A Gentleman's Tale. No spacing, no underscore or anything. So one whole line, A Gentleman's Tale. As for the mask, if you are interested in getting this mask, you can give a WhatsApp to our work phone number at 8742-1282. Reason being because through WhatsApp, then I can send you the pictures.
Okay, so thank you so much, Kenneth and Lyn, for your time and being on board with us. We hope you only the best. And of course, if there's anything, we hope to catch up with you soon later after the COVID as well.
Yep. Thank you. See you soon.
Okay, see you.